This video will show you how to design your habitat restoration project using the Carbon Plus Habitat tool. After creating your account and logging in, you'll see the dashboard, which will show all your projects with high-level information about each project. Use the sidebar to navigate through the tabs. On the About the Tool tab, you'll see an overview of the tool, any supporting documentation, and a link to the privacy policy. In the Account section, you can see what kind of account you currently hold and details of how you can upgrade your account. On this tab, you can also change your account details and log out. Back to the dashboard. From here, you can get started by creating a new project. You must give your project a name before clicking the Create Project button. When you create a project, it will automatically open the project and open the Habitat Parcel Submission form. For now, we will close that by clicking the Cancel button and explore the project tabs. The top tab is the Project Totals. This is where you can see all your high-level figures, including the total estimated issuance units, biodiversity uplift, and project costs. From this tab, you can delete your project if you need to. You can also input the project setup carbon and the price of a DEFRA BNG unit and see how these impact the totals. The table shows the carbon figures broken down by decades over the 50-year project period. On to the next tab. The Carbon Plus Habitat Calculator tab is where you can submit the habitat transitions you plan on each land parcel in your project area. To start, click the Add a Habitat Parcel button. This opens up the submission form we saw before, where you can enter all the details of the transition of the parcel, which will determine the carbon and biodiversity calculations. You'll need to set a unique compartment and parcel ID combination, the strategic significance of the area, the type of soil your parcel has, the total area of the parcel, the type of intervention that is happening on the area, the baseline habitat, filtered first by broad habitat and then specific habitat, and the post-intervention habitat, filtered first by broad habitat and then specific. Finally, choose the condition of the habitat at the baseline and post-intervention, and that's it. If you want to see more information on what each of these inputs mean, use the glossary button to view definitions. Glossary buttons can be found throughout the tool and provide useful definitions for the inputs and outputs of the tool. Once you've added all your inputs, click Submit Compartment, and you'll see your parcel added to the results table in the Carbon Plus Habitat Calculator tab. Here you can see the carbon and biodiversity results for each parcel. Use the glossary to see definitions of each output. Click on the magnifying glass to see a breakdown of the parcel results by time period. The last project tab is the Cost Calculator. This is where you can submit your project costs and calculate a summary of the project outgoings over the project's 50-year life cycle. Here you can add some project level costs and rates, including the land acquisition cost, the transaction cost, the brokerage percentage, and the rate of inflation. You can also use the Add a Project Cost button to add other types of costs. This button opens a submission form where you can create a cost at either whole project level, compartment level, and parcel level. You'll need to add other details about the costs, including whether it is a recurring cost. Click Submit Cost and you'll see a summary of each cost as well as the project level summary costs. Now that we've added a parcel and some costs, we go back to the project totals tab and we'll see that our project totals are populated. If you want to go back and see all of your projects, create new projects, or delete your projects, you can click on Back to Projects from any project tab.